Weekend Breakfast.
With Matt and Molly.
Morning, Miley.
Hi, hello. Good morning to you guys, I'm guessing.
This is the most people I've spoken to in months. It's so lovely to talk to you, Miley.
Yes, you guys as well.
I've spent my entire morning with you because our show starts quite early here in the UK, and so on the way in, I was thinking, right, I'm going to listen to Miley's new song, Midnight Sky, and the song does that beautiful thing of, like, when it comes to an end, without you noticing, if you don't do anything, it immediately loops back on itself.
Yeah.
So I was like 15 minutes into my journey in, and I thought, how long is this Miley Cyrus song? It's really good, but how long is it? And then I realised I'd listened to it about 15 times.
Oh, well, you know what? That probably helped with some of my numbers, which it looks like I'm doing pretty good today, so I got you to thank for that, I guess.
It's all me, Miley. It's all me.
Well, you know what? I'm just so stoked. It seems like it's been a while since, we just kind of said, it's been a long time since anyone's been talking to some other humans, and it's been a while since I felt like I put out music, but actually I only really put out music, last year, but I think all of us kind of have a unique relationship with our sense of time right now. It feels like it is moving so slowly, and so I've been really stoked to be able to see that everybody's listening to the song and loving it, and it's also been a really unique experience for me because I think all of us have had some creative challenges during this time, and it's actually allowed us to, I think, expand the way that we do things and experiment, and it's been pretty good.
Have you got like a studio set up in your home? Have you been just like warbling into a mic every day and then firing off to producers around the world?
I haven't been leaving the house. I definitely haven't been flying around the world, but I have a microphone sitting in my kitchen right now. I'm on the whole, like, do it from home like everybody else.
Yeah. Are you as sick of a Zoom call as I am?
You know what is so funny is, my music is kind of inspired by the 70s and 80s, and we're doing a phone call right now with me on my home phone. You're calling me on my landline at home.
What?
And you were playing the music. You're on my home phone right now. And I'm on a landline, and when it was playing the music that you guys were spinning before, and I was listening to it through my phone, I'm like, man, this is as close to the 70s as I'm probably ever going to get. I'm doing a radio interview about my new disco song on my landline.
Oh, my goodness.
That's amazing. Do you even know the phone number for that landline?
If you do, don't say it out loud now.
You guys do. I don't, but you do.
Okay.
But I only use my home phone. Everyone in my world knows my home phone because I call them constantly from it, but I don't think I know. But, I don't know my cell phone number either.
You don't know your own cell phone number?
I do not know my cell phone number. No.
Oh, my God.
So when somebody asks
I don't need that in my head. You can always look at your number on your phone. I don't know. But it's a good excuse to be very antisocial because I truly don't know my own phone number.
That's exactly what it is. If I ask somebody for their number, I'm making it sound like I do it all the time.
Oh, she does it all the time, Miley. It's embarrassing. when we go out for coffee, left, right and centre.
But if I ask someone for their number and they have to check their phone for it, I think, I'm definitely getting pied off here. I think, come on, everyone knows their number.
No, there are people out here that don't know their own phone numbers. But you know what's annoying is there's a lot of things that I don't need to know or remember that I remember. Like I could just remember just the most random thing that does no service to me to know this useless knowledge. I don't know why I store the information that I choose to. I do remember jingles better, and I've watched a couple documentaries about, have you ever seen the people that can remember, like, the world's largest numbers?
Oh, yeah.
And I've watched some of the way, have you seen those competitions and things? It blows my mind because I don't know my own number. So the way that they associate something with a number that makes them remember. So, like, a 6 looked like a G to the girl, so she thought giraffe, so she would paint a picture. I'm like, how do you remember the giraffe? Now you're throwing all these other things into the mix.
Now you have to remember two things.
How they remember these numbers. It's crazy.
I know, it's a ridiculous world out there, but the good news is that our phones store that information, and very soon, as a human race, we'll be entirely redundant. And that isn't good news.
Don't say that,
That's actually quite bad news.
Horrible, horrible news.
I'm sorry to break that to you both. Now, Miley, we're going to play Midnight Sky right now, but then afterwards we'd like to come back, because Mon and I are very competitive. And what we thought we would do is do competitive interviewing. So in a minute, we're going to each ask you 3 questions. And at the end, Miley, you just have to decide whose questions you preferred.
Okay.
Before that, though, this is brand new from Miley Cyrus. It's really good. It's got full-on 80s vibes. I won't play it on loop for 20 minutes. It's Midnight Sky.
BBC.
Radio.
still here with Miley Cyrus. Now, Miley, are you sure you're up for this? Matt and I are going to do competitive questioning. Are you happy for Matt to start first?
That sounds good.
Weekend breakfast.
With Matt and Molly.
BBC Radio 1.
So, it's just a normal interview. You answer the questions, but at the end, you do have to decide whose questions were better.
All right.
Okay. How soggy can your cereal get before you refuse to tolerate it?
I'm like a weirdo. I'll just drink the milk and let it get soggy, and I'm kind of gross, so I just let it be. Have you ever? Yeah, no, I'm good.
So I just need to work that through with you. So we're at breakfast. We pour the milk on. A phone call comes in. 10 minutes passes. You come back. Are you still going to eat that cereal, or has it gone too soggy?
No, I'm totally fine with that.
That's disgusting.
I'm totally fine with that, and I would probably put it in the freezer and turn it into ice cream.
Oh
that
my
sounds bomb.
God.
No, Miley,
Genius.
too far.
I wish I never asked.
Okay, Miley, what is the best food to have baked beans on? That's how simple this question is. I'm starting simple.
Quite a good question.
I'm country. I want cornbread.
Cornbread?
Yes. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. We serve that in a whole other way.
Oh my God, I need
Baked beans
to
and
try
cornbread.
this.
Okay.
Yes, that's a staple.
I've never heard. Your day is currently
All
looking
right, well,
like.
next time you're in Tennessee, that's my treat.
All right. Thank you very
And
much.
don't judge it like you did with the cereal.
Okay, all right. What I've realised is I'm trying to get you to like my questions. I've inadvertently argued with you. Okay, here's my next question. And it's actually quite a good one and relevant to something that I did yesterday. Where in your house do you clip your toenails? What room are you doing it in?
Okay, honestly, I do have kind of a nasty habit of doing it in the bed like an actual
Thank you.
animal.
No.
Thank you. That's where I did mine yesterday.
Yeah.
And Bryony, by the half, told me off. Yeah, and Mol, Miley, presumably you're clipping them and popping on the bedside table and you're dealing with them later.
Yeah, I don't even put them on the bedside table, to be honest.
You just let them roam free. Okay, that's good to know.
I got dogs. They eat everything.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, my question, Miley.
You guys, I think I win this game.
I know. To be fair, I think we agree with this.
Right, Mol, come on, let's watch
I
this
win.
question.
Right, it's a hypothetical. You're in London, you're sound checking at Wembley, right? Now, suddenly, the royal family turn up. Understandable, they want to get in their seats early. But they do say to you, Miley, seeing as you're in the UK, we want you to make us some classic British food. Are you going to go for the English fry-up, or are you going to make them a classic roast dinner?
This is a long question, Miley. I'd mark it down for that.
That is a long question, and I don't know what comes with everything. I'm a big sides gal.
Okay.
You want the roast dinner? You're talking.
You want to go roast dinner?
Oh
I
man,
think.
you're talking roast potatoes. You're talking gravy.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I want the roast dinner.
It's like your Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes, we want carby, but we want side heavy.
Okay. Good choice.
Yes.
Good choice.
Good choice. Bad question. My last question for you, Miley, is this: which button in your car have you always meant to look up in the manual but never gotten round to it?
I don't even know what to tell you it's called because I never got around to it.
Can you describe where it is and what it looks like?
Describe where it is and what it looks
I don't
like?
think anybody can answer that question,
There's a
Matt.
button
That's
on
the
the.
weirdest thing.
Bad
That's an
question,
unfair
Miley.
question.
All right, Mol.
Honestly, not good. Not good for your score.
Okay, hold your judgment back to the end, Miley.
And I had thought, but now this changes things.
Okay, Mol.
Thank you.
Well, Mol's got one more question. If
Stick
this
to Team Mol,
I have
Miley, all right?
after that roast dinner question, I
All
thought
right.
it was mine. But Mol, what's your last question?
You're at another concert, Miley.
Oh my goodness!
Right? But for
Okay.
For a weird reason, they say, I know you're here, but you cannot perform any of your own songs. You've got to perform the whole catalogue of somebody else's. Whose are you going for?
Okay, so I have to perform the whole catalog of someone else?
Yes. I mean, you can
Okay,
choose which songs of theirs, but about 10 of them I'm going for.
I'm doing Dolly Parton because I already know them all.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes!
That's easy.
Actually, as a show, that would be amazing. Can you tour that? One night you do all your own stuff. The next night, same venue, but it's you as Dolly.
and I don't tell the fans which one.
Exactly.
That sounds like a big problem waiting to happen. That kind of reminds me of the time that on the Hannah Montana tour, I decided to add "Smells Like Teen Spirit" to the list. You should Google the kids' faces.
That's fantastic. Listen, this is lovely, and we like spending time with you, Miley. But really, what we need from you is an answer. Who asked the better questions?
Okay, here's the thing. The asking about the car when I was on, it was a pretty niche question, and I couldn't get to my car.
Yeah,
because
I'm aware of
as an interview, you already know where I'm at. You know I'm on a landline.
Should have changed it up.
So it was kind of setting me up for failure, which nobody likes that on this side of the interview. So I'm going to have to go with Molly.
Oh!
Yes! You know what, Miley? He does that all the time.
And
so
the
you've made the right
names,
choice.
you know?
Thank you.
We've enjoyed chatting to you so much. Thank you. Thank you for having a little chat with us today. And we love the new single. It's absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much. This was fun. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Miley.
Thanks,
Bye.
Miley. Bye.